Good evening, everybody. It is March 4th of 2025. And this stream, I don't know how many Steelers fans I have on my channel, but if you are a Steelers fan, come on my channel. And as always, I speak the truth. I don't sugarcoat anything on this channel. I tell the truth how I see it. If it doesn't pan out, then it's good. But this channel is going to be, this video right now is probably going to step on people's toes if you're a diehard Steelers fan. And if you're an old person, this is going to step on your toes. I'm not happy about this, but it needs to be said. So, with that said, bear with me because it is very I've been following the Steelers since 1994. I've seen it all. I lived through it all. I went to the highest mountains, and I went to the lowest of the lowest with this team. With the Pittsburgh Penguins, I went to the highest mountains and to the lowest. I'm going to talk about both teams, so I'm going to condense it. I don't know how long I'm going to have it on. I don't know how long this video is going to be on. So if you guys come in late, chime in. I don't care how long it goes, as long as my 2 cents get out. I've been thinking about this for a long time to do this on a channel. I was thinking about doing this on my old channel, but my old job made me think about it longer. So this is about 4 years, 3-4 years in the making of saying what I'm about to say. But first, I got the Pittsburgh Penguins right now are playing Colorado Avalanche at 9 o'clock. So don't worry about that. I got it covered. And I'd like to start with, I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing, commenting, sharing the channel. Do what you guys do, because without you guys, this channel would be nothing. I am working on getting 1,000 subscribers. I want to get memberships. I want to get monitors on this channel. I'm tired of talking to myself. I want big streams. I want people waiting for me. I want to give giveaways out. I want to do giveaway membership prizes like every other channel does. But it's up to you to share it. This is all I can do. You got to go out in the world, hit the like button, and share it out. It's that easy. This is like a good movie comes in the movie theaters, and you go and tell your friends, then their friends tell their friends, and then you guys swarm into the movie theaters, and then the movie makes $4 billion. For $4 million. 1 million, 2 million, depending how many people go out and etc. If you've been following Pittsburgh sports, sure, we'll let the Pirates in. If you've been following Pittsburgh sports, I'm talking the Steelers, I'm talking the Penguins, I'm talking about Wilkes-Barre Penguins. We'll talk about them too, since they're Pittsburgh's farm team. We'll talk about the Pittsburgh Pirates, since folks, if you were born, and I'm not in this category, but I'm in this category. I'm not in the first category, but I'm in the second. Stay with me. If you were born in 1970 to 1999, 1990, my bad, 1990, not 99, 1990. And if you're a child in 1990 and you started watching football in 93, 94, 95, and 96 till now. So that's a big span right there. You got 1970 to 1990 to 1990 to now. I wasn't chosen, I guess that's the word, to be born in the 70s. So I miss Terry Bradshaw. I miss Lynn Swan. I miss Mean Joe Green. That's what Steelers football was about. In the 80s, now we're talking. 90s, we're talking. Steeler football in the 80s, 90s was almost as much footage as I've seen of the 70s and the 80s. The 90s were awesome Steeler football. I'm not bashing this organization whatsoever, so whatever I'm saying, do not think I'm bashing it. I'm just schooling it, disciplining it. The 90s, the Steelers went after their player. The Pittsburgh Steelers went for winning football. I'll take Bettis. I'll take Green. I'll take this person. I'll take this. I'll take Wine's word. I'll take. Throughout the years, the Pittsburgh Steelers just take. Steelers are cheating. Steelers are this. Steelers are playing with monopoly money. Steelers are doing this. Steelers are doing that. Growing up, that's all I heard. They're cheating. They're they're messing with the system. They're doing something wrong. They're doing something wrong. Okay. Same thing with the Penguins. Mario Lemieux, Yager, and Scott Stevens, Tom Barrasso. Penguins are cheating. Penguins are this. Penguins that. Penguins are playing with Confederate money. Penguins are doing this. They're not. It's not real money. They're not real getting real players. They're not getting this. They're not getting that. They're playing with monopoly money. It's counterfeit. It's this. It's that. It's that. They're cheating. I loved it. Now that I'm older, I'm more mature, more wiser. I have more times to focus on the teams. When I was younger, I had time. I hadn't have time to watch these teams. I had school. I had baseball. I had bull riding. I had boat racing. I got into fights. I got detentions. I got all kinds of stuff. Now that I'm older, I work and go home. And that's fine. That's what an older person's supposed to do. But with me watching these games more often, watching my teams more often, it's not fun. It was more fun when I was a kid, when I had less time to watch it. Yeah, with my baseball, my bull riding, my boat racing, and all the etc. stuff I did when I had time. But I wasn't really into it like I am now. Like me, I'm a media person. Now I'm a YouTuber. Now I'm gotta focus on what's going on. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Throughout high school, football is still fun. I had Tommy Maddox on my team. He was all right. I had Heinz Ward on my team. Had James Harrison on my team. I had Bill Cowher as a coach. 2004. And I hope you guys learned something new from this. I hope you know where I'm going with this. In 2004, 2003, 2002, 2000, NHL was fun. Baseball, Yankees were winning World Series. They were slumping, and then they won, and then they lost, and then they won, then they lost. Pirates were still in the cellar, 20 games back, 15 games back, 10 games back, 5 games back. They just couldn't get their edge. (2004) with the 11th pick, Ben Roethlisberger comes into Pittsburgh. Nobody knew anything about him, what kind of potential he had. He was just a normal rookie. All right, cool. Got Ben Roethlisberger. Cool. Tommy Maddox goes down. Here comes Ben. And after that first start, Ben Roethlisberger took off. 2004, Cowher retires, our second coach. Mike Tomlin comes in, 2005. Bill Cowher's team. Bill Cowher's gone, Mike Tomlin's in. We won the Super Bowl. Yay. Bill Cowher's team. Six, 7, 2008. Yay, we win the Super Bowl. We beat the Arizona Cardinals. 1996, I get snowed in, but the Super Bowl was in. The Super Bowl was playing. 50-inch TV. Sorry, 65-inch. My bad. 65-inch TV. I get to watch the Cowboys and the Steelers. Neil O'Donnell, Super Bowl champions. Yay. First time ever. First Super Bowl ever. Loved it. What I'm getting at is the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s. I want that player. I want this amount of money. Come on to Pittsburgh. The Penguins are on. So anybody that watches it throughout the stream, I'll let you know what's going on. I want you in Pittsburgh. I want you in Pittsburgh. I'll give you this amount of money. Come on in. Come play with me. Okay. Art Rooney still the GM, still the owner. Ben Roethlisberger retires. (2003, 2004). 2004, we get Ben Roethlisberger. Stay with me. Stay where I'm going. If the Steelers were smarter, they got Tommy Maddox as their quarterback. We're in 2004. Ben Roethlisberger comes in. He sits behind Tommy Maddox. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere with this. If Tommy Maddox goes down, we have Ben Roethlisberger. Then we can see what he's doing. 2004, late 2004, he goes down. Ben Roethlisberger takes over. We know what Ben's capable of doing in year 3. Let's make it 2. 2, 3. Let's go then. Ben Roethlisberger, we know what he's about. He's number 7. He's 6'6", 6'5", whatever. 200 and something pounds. He's durable. He's eligible. He can throw the ball. He's good in the pocket. He can run when he wants to. He's not mobile, but he can mobile when he wants to be. Perfect. Good. Now, let's get some pieces around him. Okay, we draft people. Get more people in. Ben Roethlisberger's 2017, 2018. The Eagles win the Super Bowl in 2017. 18, Ben Roethlisberger's getting older, getting really old. 2017 is when the Steelers should have gotten their replacement. If the Pittsburgh Steelers got their replacement in 2017, 2018, the Pittsburgh Steelers would not be where they are right now. I guarantee you that. If the Pittsburgh Steelers got their replacement in 2017-18, we wouldn't be throwing out so many names this year as a quarterback. We know who the quarterback is, whoever it is. I'm just saying, 2017-18, we could have had our quarterback back then. Every year there's young quarterbacks. Every year. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Every year we got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds. 3, 4, 5, 6-year seniors. Every year. I don't care if you go back to 2010, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I don't care. Every year Whenever the draft started, there was always a young quarterback. Was he good? I don't know. Was he durable? I don't know. 2014, we had Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers. Stay with me. I might be going a rabbit hole, but I promise you I'm not. Just stay with me. Every year we have quarterbacks. 2017, we had all these quarterbacks. Every year we had these wide receivers. Every year we had these. If we build to the future in 2017, 18, 19, we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in right now. No, we're under 500. We're over 500. We're winning season. Who cares? Can you honestly say that if you're 40, 50, 60, let me think about this, 70, trying to think if I have 70-year-olds. Maybe I have 70-year-olds on my channel. Maybe. But 20, 30, 40, 50, 60-year-olds, and you watch the 70s, you watch the 80s, you watch the 90s, and you watch the early 2000s, can you honestly say you're happy with the team that we have right now? Art Rooney's still the best. Is he? Is Art Rooney still the best GM in the league? Is Howie Roseman taking over the best GM? I told everybody I'm going to step on people's toes. I don't know how many toes I'm going to be stepping on, and I hope I don't damage them, but this needs to be said. The Steelers have gone lazy. The Steelers have gone lazy. They are so lazy. The Pittsburgh Penguins, they've gotten lazy. Folks, this year is the 25-26 season. Guess what? I'm scared. Not terrified. I'm just scared. I don't know who my quarterback is. We have 2 unsigned quarterbacks. We don't have a running back that's signed. We go out and we get a tight end. We have Najee Harris is up in the bubble. Russell Wilson's still in the bubble. We have Justin Fields that's still in the bubble, not signed. Russell Wilson's still not signed. Justin Fields not signed. All these wide receivers aren't signed. And all we got, and we have $60 million to play with. Hang on. Folks, it's time. Here's where I'm going to step on toes. It is time for the Pittsburgh Steelers to rebuild. If we do get losing seasons, so what? As long as we build into the future. Pensman Sports, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. The Philadelphia Eagles are making smart moves in the last 8 years. I can't stand the Eagles, but do I like what they're doing? Yes. Today, just today, the Philadelphia Eagles released Darius Slay. They released James Bradley. And what did they do? They signed Barkley to a huge contract. Pittsburgh Steelers are going down the highway, getting clipped, and spinning. Pittsburgh Penguins were good in the 90s, early 2000s. They were good in the middle 2000s. They won back-to-back Stanley Cups 2016 and 17. Since then, they've gotten older. Rutherford built a team with speed, quick. Ron Hextall came in, wanted defense. It's bad. It's real bad. This is real bad. Now, the Penguins are missing the playoffs. They're going to miss playoffs this year. They missed the playoffs last year. The Pittsburgh Steelers are winning the season, but they make the playoffs, but they always do one and done. Folks, we have not seen the Super Bowl since 2010 against the Green Bay Packers. I'm getting older. There's people in the world that's been watching Steelers football that's older than me. Face-off's about ready to start in the Penguins and the Avalanche game. When are we going to give? There's a saying out in the world, you gotta take before you can give. It's a give and take situation. Pittsburgh fans, I don't care what team you root for, because we're all in the same boat. Would you give up? Think about this long and hard. Would you give up winning seasons? And I'm still thinking about this. Would you give up winning seasons and take Super Bowls or Stanley Cups or World Series? There's fans out there that like the winning seasons. There's fans out there that like the Super Bowls. There's fans out there that could care less where the team's heading. And there's passionate fans that like both, which is fine. So if you're 50 or over and you experienced Terry Bradshaw, Ben Roethlisberger, Neil O'Donnell, Cordell Stewart with the Penguins, Mario Lemieux, Yager Parasso, Scott Stevens, and Sidney Crosby, would you be seriously willing to give up winning seasons and taking championships? That's what you got to learn. That's what you got to figure out. It's a tough question. Me as a YouTuber, sports media person, ones that eat, sleeps ESPN and the media and what everybody's saying. I want it all. I want it. Winning season, winning divisions, and Super Bowl. But in order for us to win the division, win the playoffs, win World Series, win Stanley Cups, win Super Bowls, win Stanley Cups, we got to get the right pieces in. And in order to get the right pieces in, we got to get money. Now, the one person that's watching my stream right now, and I appreciate you coming in. If you're a Steelers fan, Penguins fan, Pirates fan, or a Yankees fan, put the Yankees in here because they haven't done anything since last year. Would you be okay giving up winning seasons? The Steelers have a consistency of going 10-7 and losing in the first round. Would you guys be willing and changing the standard of the Pittsburgh Steelers? Would you guys be okay of going 7-10, missing the playoffs 2 years in a row? Mike Tomlin's not going to do that. Just stay with me. Mike Tomlin's the all-time winning coach in Pittsburgh. I understand that. Believe me, I do. Mike Tomlin has close to 700 winning percentage. Trust me, I know. I know. Mike Sullivan's the all-time winning coach. I know. Trust me, I know. You got to realize that in order to get winning seasons, you got to have losing seasons. And are you fans out there okay of taking a couple losing seasons? That way we can get money. That way we can get the young blood. Like I said, there's always running backs. I didn't say this, but there's always running backs. There's always wide receivers. There's always tight ends. There's always kickers, and we can always get defensive end players. There's no matter what position, there's always going to be young blood. There's always going to be there. I don't care what position you play for, no matter where in the NFL. Every year, it's the same thing. Carlson, put that in. Why didn't you put that in, Carlson? Come on. Like I said, I'm watching the Penguins and Avalanche game, so just bear with me. If you can chime in whenever you want. Like I said, I don't know how long this is going to go. I'm just going until I keep going. I'm tired of people bashing me. I'm tired of people talking me down. I can't control the Pittsburgh sports people. I'm just throwing that out there right now. Whatever they do, I can't control this game right now. I can't control what the Penguins do. I can't control what the Steelers do. I can't control their collapsing at the end of the season every year after year. I don't control that. Give me 1 second. Folks, this is my PS5 controller. Okay. NHL, whatever. Madden, whatever. MLB, whatever. I can control that. That's the only thing I can control. MLB, NHL. and Madden. Those are the three things I can control, but I have to go out to the store or go and download it to the system. But that's the only thing. Right now, my hands are empty. Trust me. If I can control this team right now, we'll be in first place in the Metropolitan. Trust me. If I control the Steelers, we might be going 14-3, not 10-7. Don't blame me for their failures. I can't control anything. Depends with sports. The Penguins got this player. Depends with sports. The Steelers got this player. How come depends with sports? How come the Steelers haven't gotten this player? I don't know. I don't. I go to my job. I go home. I watch what the Steelers do. I can't control what the Steelers do. I can only control what I do. That is it. And if you're a fan of the Giants and you're a fan of the Jets, and you're a fan of the Eagles, and you're a fan of the Saints, and you're a fan of the Vikings, and you're a fan of the Packers, you can't control what your team does too. Depends with sports. How come the Eagles go out and get these good players? I don't know. I don't. Look, everybody, look. I'm going to set the table right now. We got the owner. We got the GM. We got the head coach. Then we got the assistant coach. Then we have a decent defensive coordinator. Then we have an offensive coordinator. If all those players, if all those coaches gelled together and they were all on the same pages and they all did their scouting and the scouting report goes to the Senior Bowl and they all go to the bowl games and we figure out what system the players go into the right system, then we'll be fine. But the scouts, I hate to break it to you guys. I'm going to give you a news flash here. The scouts are always 85% wrong because players have good games and they have bad games. And when the scouts are on there in the games, sitting in the bleachers right back here, right behind me, they could have their best game. But guess what? The NFL is quicker. The MLB is quicker. And the NHL is faster than the AHL. The NHL hits harder. They got their skates sharpened. They can go faster. They hit harder. It's the same sport. I understand it's the same sport. It's the speed of the game. Depends with sports. Steelers got this player. The Steelers got this player. The Penguins got this player. He's terrible. The Steelers got this player. Why did we get him? I'm telling you, the scouts are sometimes wrong is because what they see in the bleachers is their best game. And another thing is that college football is completely different than the NFL. The NFL, you have to have 2 feet in. The college, you have to have 1 foot in. And that's it. Still scoreless. 4 shots apiece. There's reports. Hold on. There are reports that Justin Fields might be signed this week. The Steelers are going to try signing Justin Fields this week. There are reports that the Steelers are looking at Jackson in the draft. There are signs that Matthew Stafford's coming to Pittsburgh. There are people that are saying that Aaron Rodgers is coming to Pittsburgh. There are people that are saying Kirk Cousins is coming to Pittsburgh. Folks, Justin Fields was 4-2 before coming out. Pittsburgh Steelers, if you watch my channel and I don't know it, the draft's coming up next month, I mean. It's in Green Bay. I'm tired. Bear with me. Free agency starts the 13th. We have $60 million to play with. That $60 million can get you a brand new convertible, brand new truck, a down payment on a house, the Jets released Devontae Adams today. The Philadelphia Eagles released Darius Slay today. The Philadelphia Eagles released James Bradley today. Steelers haven't released anybody. Steelers haven't signed anybody except for that tight end. The Dallas Cowboys just signed OC for $80 million. They are restructuring right now. Their restructuring deal with CeeDee Lamb. Right now, they are working on Micah Parsons. The Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen, are making moves. The Philadelphia Eagles are making moves. The New York Jets are making moves. And if you haven't heard it yet, why didn't that go in? 7:40 to go. The New York Giants are talking to the Tennessee Titans about the number 1 draft pick. They're thinking about trading up from 3 to 1. And if the Giants get number 1 pick, and if you like it or not, Cam Ward might be going to New York. Pittsburgh Penguins. Talk about them for a little bit. They're getting older. Crosby's 37, 38. Malkin's 35, 36. Letang is 34, 33. Mike Sullivan is the all-time winning coach of the Pittsburgh Penguins. He just passed Dan Basma last year for all-time wins, and his wins keep stacking up. No, that did not include the USA all 4 season tournaments, just Pittsburgh Penguins. Sorry, I'm tired again. I want you to pick one player, just one, from the Steelers, from the Penguins, and from the Pirates, and from the Yankees. If you want if you want the Yankees to join in, they haven't done anything since 2009. Since 2009, yeah, they made the World Series last year and lost. I know. Freddie Freeman got a couple hocus pocus, and his ankle got healed. Good job, Freeman. I don't know how you got healed so quick, but you can't change the past. So whatever happened to Freddie Freeman that got healed so fast, he's healed. I don't know. Still blows my mind. We're in spring training and then all off season and spring training. I'm still confused how poof he's healed. So if you want to pick one person around the New York Yankees, go ahead and get rid of everybody besides that one player. We have to go younger. We have to get faster. We have to get more physical. It's just it. That's it. It's the winning formula right there. I just gave everybody a winning formula how to win. Gotta be younger, you gotta have speed, and you gotta be physical. Oh, let me add one more thing. You can't be injury prone. Injuries are gonna happen. Don't care what sport. Football, baseball, whatever, etc. You're gonna get hurt. Hockey, you're getting tossed to the boards, tossed to the bench. You're checked on center ice. You're hit behind the net. You hit the net. People cross check you. You hit the net. You go flying in the boards. You miss the puck and people check you in the boards. You go face first in the boards. You get black eyes, bloody nose. Your face gets cut up from skates. Your face gets cut up from pucks because you block shots. Football, you got 200, 300, 350-pound guys tackling you. If you're a quarterback, you have combined weight of 650 pounds max of landing on top of you. People spearing you on the ground, throwing you on the ground. Injuries are going to happen. If you can take a hit, and you could take a hit from 300, 600-pound people, and you could take a hit from the boards, and you can get a puck in your face, then you're a player. Hit the post, damn. But if you get in the face, you're bloody from here to here. And you sit out 6 weeks because your face is scratched up and you can't handle the pain of your face bone right from here to here is all swelled up, and you don't want your face showing for 6 weeks because you got hit by a puck, you don't cut it. If you're a quarterback and you're a wide receiver and you get hit by 200 and 300-pound people, wide receiver, and you go and you get hit in the ribs, and your defensive end that's 300 pounds, you go up the middle and he goes up and slams you to the ground, and your ribs start to hurt and your ribs start to shake. Pittsburgh's not the place for you. That's what I'm telling everybody. You got to be fast, you got to have physical, and you can't be injury prone to play in Pittsburgh. That's what the Penguins and that's what the Steelers and that's what the Pirates need, and that's what the Yankees need. We're putting the Yankees in this situation. I'm getting tired of losing. I'm tired of having losing seasons. I'm sitting through a losing season right now with the Penguins. This will be my third straight losing season that we even gotten close to the cup. I'm tired of the Steelers going one and done. I hope you're tired of it too. If you're tired of one and done, you need to hit the subscribe button. You need to hit that like button. If you're with me, you gotta agree. And if you agree with how I feel about my Pittsburgh sports, then you hit that subscribe. And I'm welcome to my channel. But if you're not tired of it, if you're okay with the one and done, and you're okay with the 10-7, and you're okay with the Penguins going out and they're losing, and they're like, oh, well, there's always September. What's wrong with you? I don't know if he's in this or not, but JD Wyatt, he covers Furman basketball. If he goes down there, he doesn't see his team perform. He's not. I don't know if he's a true fan or not, but if he goes down there and he sees what that team does, and they're getting blown away. What kind of fan is he? Just stay with me. If you're a fan of a team, all you people that fill the seats behind me in the stadium at Acrisure Stadium, and you're okay with one and done in the playoffs. They go 10-7. Yay, winning record. We haven't gotten close to the Super Bowl since 2010, but that's okay. I get to have fries. I get to have hot dogs. I get to have beer. I can have this. I can have this. I can have this. I have souvenirs. I can have souvenirs. I can have jerseys. I can have gloves. I can have Steelers hats. You want to go around and support a one and done team, and you don't want to try to make your team better? What kind of fan are you? If JD Wyatt's in here, and I guarantee you, if he's in North Carolina or South Carolina, whatever state he's in, and he goes to Furman basketball, and if he's a true fan, and he goes to the games, and they're getting their butts kicked. I was going to say something else, but I don't know if I can on here. But if they go down and get their butts kicked, and he's okay, what kind of fan is he? If I go to the Steelers game and I'm okay with one and done, what kind of fan am I? You know what kind of fan I am. I want championships. I want AFC titles. I want division titles. I want advance. I want to eliminate teams. I want to make fun of teams. I want to make fun of the Bills because the Steelers eliminated them. I want to make fun of the Chiefs because the Steelers eliminated the Chiefs. I want 10 Super Bowls. I'm tired of being tied with the New England Patriots for 6. Dallas Cowboys are 5. San Francisco have 5. Baltimore Ravens have 4. New York Giants have 4. If the Dallas Cowboys, stay with me, Are you okay if the Dallas Cowboys sign Micah Parsons, go out there, make a splash in the free agents, and they're okay, and they draft really good, and they beat the Eagles, and they beat the Commanders. Somehow they beat the Commanders. The Commanders just got better with Deebo Samuel. No, go look at the video. I just made a video. But if somehow the Cowboys go and beat the Deebo Samuel and the Commanders, they go back and they beat AJ Brown and the Eagles. They go and beat the Giants, which is not hard to do, but they win the division. They go to the Super Bowl, and they actually win the Super Bowl. And we're sitting at home on the couch like we've been for one and done stuff like we've been. You're okay with the Dallas Cowboys tying the New England Patriots and the Steelers. I'm trying to wake you guys up here. If the Baltimore Ravens traded and got good players, and Lamar Jackson goes to the playoffs, he beats Patrick Mahomes somehow. Just saying it out there, theology, saying it out there. Goes out there, beats Josh Allen. Goes out there, beats Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. He makes the Super Bowl, and they have 5. The next year they do the same thing. They got 6. You're okay with the Pittsburgh Steelers sitting at home. Yeah, at least we're warm. Folks, I'm trying to light a fire under your butt, trying to make you mad. I'm trying to get you frustrated. I'm trying to get you where I'm at. You're okay with the New York Giants somehow get out of this dumpster fire and make a spectacular team, and they get 5, and next year they get 6. It takes 2 years. It takes 1 year for the Niners and Cowboys. It takes New England Patriots 1 year and their all-time Super Bowls. Are you okay with New England Patriots passing us, getting 7 Super Bowls? We have 6. You're okay with the Dallas Cowboys getting 6, and they're okay with them getting 7. Are you okay with Baltimore getting 5 and 6? At this rate, they're already flying high and they're already sky high in the clouds. But are you okay with the Philadelphia Eagles catching up to us? They already have 2. The more losing seasons we have and the more winning seasons they have, and they get all these good players, and they're okay, and they're fired up, and they play in the Super Bowl, and they win the Super Bowl. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're okay with the Eagles catching us up when we had 6 in 2009. We had 6 Super Bowls in 2009, and by the time 2030 comes, the Philadelphia Eagles could have 6. Pensman Sports, you're going out of track. No, I'm not. Stay with me. They have 2 already. If the Philadelphia Eagles go 3, 4, 5, and 6, they would have 6. If the Philadelphia Eagles would tie us, we haven't done anything since 2010 when we lost to Green Bay. You would seriously consider being happy. Oh, well, at least we're winning seasons. We went 25 years with a winning season. You're okay with that. The Baltimore Ravens, we're in 2030. I still have this channel. And you guys are okay with the New England Patriots have 7, the Dallas Cowboys have 6, the Niners have 5, and the Eagles have 6. You're okay with that as long as we have winning seasons. Am I making you frustrated yet? Am I making you mad? The score is tied 0-0 after 1. I don't know what else to say. If this video doesn't get anybody's attention, that's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan right now. I don't care if you're average. I don't care if you're diehard. I don't care what fan you are. If you wear any type of yellow and black during the weekend, during the games, and you sit in these seats behind me during the games throughout the years, and you're okay with one and done, and the Baltimore Ravens, New York Giants, New England Patriots, and the Philadelphia Eagles catch up to us, you guys would be seriously okay. Why would you guys be okay with that happening? What's up, Tiger Stripes? What's up? Now, Tiger Stripes, he's a Niners fan. Yes, Brian, I know it's you. Tiger Stripes, Brian, he is a Niners fan. Now, I don't know if he was here the whole time, but the way the Niners are going, they just got rid of Deebo Samuel. They're looking at getting rid of Ayuk. I'm talking about the Niners now. They can get anybody. They can fix Brock Purdy. They can get the wide receiver from that, and then they can get Joey Bosa healthy. They can get all these players. My day was good. They can get anybody they want. The 49ers face the Kansas City Chiefs. They know what the overtime rule is. No offense, Brian. They know what the overtime rules is. They go into overtime again, rematch of Super Bowl. They win the Super Bowl this time. They defeated Patrick Mahomes. Yay, Patrick Mahomes gets defeated again. They have 6. They are officially tied with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You Steelers fans, are you okay with Brian's team, the Niners? Are you okay with them getting 6? Why would you be okay with another team tying us? There's a 3-way tie for most Super Bowls: the Patriots, Niners, and Steelers. Just throwing it out there theoretically. I'm trying to set you guys butts on fire to get you guys fired up and understand what I'm trying to go what I'm going through year after year after year. You Steelers fans got to comprehend that one and done is not good in the NFL. It's not good financially. It's not good for the fans. It's not good organizationally. It's not good. One and done is horrible. If you do it once in a while, that's fine. But year after year after year, we have 60 million. Yeah, we got 60 million. Thanks for the NFLPA, and we appreciate you, NFLPA, for the raise. I appreciate that. Thank you. But if the NFLPA did not give us the extension, we would still be stuck. Dallas Cowboys are making moves. The Philadelphia Eagles are making moves. The New York Jets are making moves. The Commanders are making moves. The Niners are making moves that we just don't know yet. We haven't seen it. The Niners got rid of players, but they have not filled the people in. March 13th to April, whenever the draft is, I forget what it is. I think it's April 26th, April 23rd, 4th, whatever. What are the Niners going to do to fill Deebo Samuel? They're going to get rid of Ayuk. Ayuk is going to be gone. Sorry, Brian, but Ayuk's going to be gone. Hate to tell you that, but Ayuk's probably going to be gone. What is the Niners going to do? Are you okay with the Niners going to the Super Bowl this year and winning? Trust me, if McCaffrey was healthy and Brock Purdy was how he was when he first came in, the Niners have a good shot. I am not bashing that team whatsoever. McCaffrey is the best running back in the league. Sorry, Barkley. Brock Purdy, he still has work to do. That offensive line, if the Niners go out and they get a good draft and they fill the shoes of people, Pennsylvania Sports, why are they still talking about all the quarterbacks leaving Pitt? Because we don't sign anybody. We have not signed anyone yet. Justin Fields has not been signed yet. Russell Wilson hasn't been signed yet. They don't know what to do with Russell. They don't know what to do about Justin. We're talking about We're talking about Aaron Rodgers. We're talking about Matt Stafford. We're talking about Kirk Cousins. We just got to get them. The Niners need an offensive line. I'm just saying. Brian just got a good point right there. If the Niners have a good offensive line and protect McCaffrey, McCaffrey can go through the trees and go. And he can get 2,000 yards. Listen very carefully. Just listen to me. The year is 2031. I still have this channel up. By 2031, I should have about 5 to 10,000 subscribers. Memberships, membership prizes, giveaways, yada, etc. In the NFL, listen to me. Listen closely. Pittsburgh Steelers fans, listen carefully to me right now. Right now, listen carefully. If you have not listened to me for the last hour from what I said, I'm going to get something sink in your heads right now. The 49ers need an offensive line. It might not be this year, it might be not next year, but the following 2 years, they get these slowly. Nobody pays attention to the 49ers. Nobody pays attention. Who cares about the 49ers? They can't do anything. Guess what? They sneakily get an offensive line. They get another one. They get a wide receiver, get a defensive one, tight end. Nobody's paying attention. They get another offensive line. The year after that, they get another offensive line. Their offensive line is getting this, and they're getting this. They're getting more built. They're getting more sturdy. They know what they're doing. McCaffrey's getting more faster. He's getting that ACL, whatever his problem was. He's getting that heal. He feels like he's got his legs back. He feels like he's got his legs moving. Nobody's paying attention. They get 8 wins, 9 wins, 10 wins, 11 wins. Pittsburgh Steelers, they're getting older. They're shrinking. Their offensive line is getting weaker. Their defense is getting weaker. We have 19 free agency right now. 19 people that we can get rid of. Have we heard any replacements for these 19 free agencies? No. $60 million, and we're not doing a thing yet. Devontae Adams is out there. He's probably in Las Vegas now chilling, or Florida right now. He hasn't have a job yet. Guess what? Pick up the phone, call him. What do you want? What do you want? I'm telling you, people, I'm going back to what I said an hour now that I got 2 viewers and I actually have comments on the board. There's always going to be a quarterback. There's always going to be a halfback. There's always going to be a wide receiver. There's always going to be a tight end. There's always going to be that defensive end player. There's always going to be that offensive lineman. Don't put your eggs in one basket for one player. You got to work around the players. Start building around. If the Niners somehow get 7 Super Bowls, they just need 2 by 2030, and the Steelers haven't done jack shit since 2010. You guys are okay, and you guys are still back here filling the seats up, and you're going like, oh, we're one and done. We're okay. We're one and done. We still have winning season. Hopefully after tonight I put fire under your butt, and hopefully you guys will be okay. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing, and you guys can start arguing with the organization. It's not me. Trust me, if it was me, I'll get the players on the board. I can get the players on the board if I had the right equipment and the right tools and the right amount of money and the scouting. But I do not have the right scouting board. But the Niners, the Eagles have 2 Super Bowls. By the time we haven't done anything, it's been 2010 and the Eagles have 2. Penn Sports, you're going a little overboard. Am I? 2017 and this year. They could have had 3. They could have had 3 Super Bowls right now. Instead, they had 2. If that pass interference didn't happen and Patrick Mahomes didn't get at first down, we probably would have been in. And the Philadelphia Eagles would have won the Super Bowl. And they would have 3. Why? We still have 6. We haven't won a Super Bowl since 2008. Get the people. But we got to do it one at a time. This year, we got to figure out what the fuck we're doing. The Niners are creeping. Cowboys are creeping. They signed OC. They're working on Michael Parsons right now. They got the draft. Jerry Jones might be getting something clicked in his head and actually getting the team together and restructuring everybody's deal. That way they get more money and they can get the players. Watch out. If Devontae Adams goes to the Cowboys, watch out. Penn Sports, they won't go. Devontae Adams won't go to the Cowboys. You sure? Dak Prescott and them? Dak Prescott and Devontae Adams? Think about it. That's total, not the 60-man roster, Brian. You're just giving me the wrong stat, but I get where you're getting at. I've seen that, but not. You're looking at you need to find, if you're looking at the right stat, you have to find a 60-man roster. The 60-man roster is 60 million, not 232. Folks, the Eagles have 2, almost 3. The Giants have 4. The Ravens have 4. Cowboys have 5. And the Niners have 5. We have 6. New England has 6. It takes 1 year. New England could get a good team and get 7. San Francisco can get their offensive line. They can get 6. Dallas Cowboys, they can get their act together somehow, and they can get 6. The Eagles can get their act together. They can get 3, 4, 5. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting really tired of the Eagles up top in the NFL. Tired of them winning the Super Bowl. Tired of them winning conference championships. Tired of it. I hear about it year after year and see it year after year. It gets boring. It gets tiring. They just signed Barkley to a huge contract. They got rid of 2 players, got Barkley, huge contract. Cowboys are making moves. Jets are making moves. When is the Steelers going to make moves? Steelers got to think. The Pittsburgh Steelers have all the money in the world right now. We just got huge pay raise. All the teams got pay raises. So the playing field's even out. I use JD as an illustration. I use Brian as an illustration. If you out there the only thing I'm going to say before I go is if you guys are filling the seats behind me, you guys are screaming top of your lungs for this team, and you sing Renegade in the fourth quarter of the Steelers game against the Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, whatever they're playing, they play Renegade. You're singing on top of your lungs, and I don't care if you have a voice or not. and you're cheering this team on, and you could care less about the Super Bowls, you could care less about the conference championships, you don't care about anything else except for the winning season and one and done, go look yourself in the mirror and check out what's wrong with you. Because if you're a fan of any team, Philadelphia Eagles fans are flying high because they won two Super Bowls since 2017. Patrick Mahomes never even seen past anything. The only time he's seen is the conference championship in the Super Bowl. That's the furthest he made it. Josh Allen is still fighting to get to the Super Bowl, which he did get the first down, but I don't know. That's another day for another day. Brian says go after the big fish. Devontae Adams is available. Darius Slay's available. What about Aaron Rodgers? Who cares? What about Russell Wilson? Who cares? What about Sam Darnold? Who cares? What about Jackson Dart? Who cares? If I was the Pittsburgh Steelers right now, go and get Justin Fields, 2-year deal. And then more quarterbacks are going to be drafted next year. Go get a franchise quarterback that can survive us 2040. And then 2040, he can retire after the 2026 season. But don't start him until 2027. We've seen what happened with first-time starter. We drafted Kenny Pickett. We got him, and we destroyed him physically. He had 2 concussions in 1 year. We cannot do that whatsoever. Period. None. At all. We got to draft a quarterback, sit behind him 1 year. That way he knows our system. After that 1 year, then he could take the reins. Then he can listen to Renegade on the field. Pittsburgh Penguins are playing right now. They're starting the second period. I'm sick and tired of losing seasons. They need to go younger. They need to help Crosby out. It's time for the Malkin and Crosby and Letang era and start the 3-headed monster, whoever it is. I don't care who the next 3-headed monster is, as long as we win Stanley Cups. What about Sidney Crosby? That's your boy. I understand that. I'm just saying, Stanley Cups build around Sidney Crosby. I told you guys to make one person, name one person of the Steelers, one player in the Penguins, and one player as the Yankees, and one player in the Pirates, and work around him. My players are Crosby, George Pickens. That's who I work around. Facts are the facts. I told everybody in the beginning of the stream that I talk the truth. I speak the truth. Whatever comes out. Changes need to happen in Pittsburgh. If not, I'm telling you, if we don't see changes in Pittsburgh, the Steelers don't do anything different. The Penguins don't do anything different. It's going to get ugly. But if you're in the PPG arenas, if you're in PPG arena and you're sitting behind me, right in this stadium behind me, and you're okay with everything that's going on, and you don't see the big picture, and you're okay with Art Rooney not doing anything during free agency and the draft and failing in the draft, Who am I to stand in your way? But that's it. That's all I got for today. I told you I don't know how long I'm going to be. It's going to be an hour and 23 minutes very shortly. I hope what I said was educational. I hope I got you guys fired up for this upcoming football season. I hope I made you think that the Steelers need to change something. If I didn't change your thinking and you're okay with how the Steelers are, we have two quarterbacks right now that are free agency. And free agency doesn't start till March 13th. We could be getting Justin Fields out of here, and we can get Russell Wilson out of here, and then we have no quarterback. Oh, wait, Kyle Allen is free agent too. We have three quarterbacks that are not signed, but it's okay. We're 10-7. We're winning. We're winning season. We're 1-done. But hey, everything's hunky dory. Brian, if you're still here, the 49ers, they know who their quarterback is. The Niners have three things going for them. They know who their tight ends are. They know who their wide receivers are. They know who their running backs are, and they know who the quarterbacks are. Pittsburgh, we take McCaffrey is your running back. Brock Purdy, that's your quarterback. Pittsburgh, are you guys okay with that? Are you okay with you go to the game pregame and there's a band performing and another fan says who's quarterbacking? I don't know. Somebody will be under center, but who? You're okay with that? Before the 2004 to 2019, who's quarterbacking? Ben. Since Ben Roethlisberger retired, it's always been a question mark. Ducks quarterbacking, Mason Ruth, Kenny Pickett, this Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, blah blah blah, and the list keeps getting bigger. The list should be getting shorter. Brian says I'm going to be the quarterback at Pitt. For how long? For how long? A game or two? And then Tom Brady's going to take over and then play a game or two. And then what? Sam Darnold's going to take over. I'm getting tired of naming all these old people. You can't have 35 and over people taking control of your quarterback position. You have to get a 26-year-old, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20 and take over the franchise. Brian knows who his quarterback is. 5 years. Okay. Well, Steelers lose again. We're 10-7. We got a winning season. That's good. We play the Buffalo Bills in the first round. Oh, we got our ass kicked. 44-20. Well, at least we had a good season. We had a winning season. Mike Tomlin has 25 winning seasons. Yay. We still haven't touched the Super Bowl since 2010, but it's okay. We're still getting winning seasons. Wrong. Brian, are you okay with winning seasons, or do you want to touch the Super Bowl again and know what the overtime rules and have another shot at Patrick Mahomes and defeat him this time? What would you rather have? Go ahead and respond. It's okay. It's a simple question. You want to be 10-7 and lose to the Eagles, or do you want to have a 10-7 and go to the Super Bowl and beat Patrick Mahomes and get your sixth Super Bowl title? I'll wait. I told everybody I don't know when I'm going to be done this stream, so I want Super Bowl. See? It's not that hard, people. Brian, are you okay with Brock Purdy as your quarterback, or do you want to go and play Khalil and figure out who your quarterback is week after week? He'll probably be happy with Brock Purdy. At least there's consistency. I had this stream coming a long time, and the Colorado Avalanche take the lead, 1-0. 13:24 to go in the first, or in the second. Sorry. I had all this anger and all this rage was blowing up on me year after year, trying to figure out who the quarterback is, trying to figure out our system. Our system's not that hard to figure out. It's not that hard to move the ball 10 yards. We just need the right players in the right position. Huh. How about that? All we need is players in the right position. That is it. Oh. Oh, Crosby almost scored. He's okay, but he needs to be a better passer. But he will. His first year, he set the league on fire. If he goes back to what he was doing then, he'll be fine. I'm just saying, in San Francisco, there's consistency. You know who your quarterback is. You know who your halfback is. You're not afraid. John Lynch is not afraid to take players and move them, and if they're and actually kick them out. Will Devontae Adams go to San Francisco and be teammates with Brock Purdy? Depends on the price tag. Depends on what they want. Could he go to Dallas? Could he go to New England? Could he go to Philly? Could he go to Dallas? Will he go to Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh's over there. Oh, well, Devontae Adams is available, and he's good, got good numbers, and he's good. Brian Ayuk, he's available, but he's pretty good. Folks, the Eagles, the Jets, the Giants are trying to get the number one draft pick because they're trying to get Cam Ward. They're trying to get Cam Ward. The Giants are trying to get Cam Ward and work around Cam Ward. They are right now, well, not, I don't know at this moment, but they are talking to the Tennessee Titans about the number one draft pick and making a trade. The Pittsburgh Steelers can't be scared to make moves for the right people. I talked about JD. JD goes to basketball games, if he goes and he goes and roots for Furman and they lose and he's okay with it, what kind of fan is he? If he is a fan of them, I'm just saying, he might not be a fan. He's just probably going in there just for fun. But if he's a fan and they end up losing, is he okay with it? Guys, gotta think. Use your head. Use your head. It's simple. If we have that much money, I heard we have 60 million, but I was told we have that. I don't know what the right figures is, but we have more money to play with. Go and get Devontae, sign Fields. Go and get Murray Cooper if we can. Get all these, look who's available, and go get the big fish. Like Brian said, go after the big fish. Stop getting these guppies that don't work, that get hurt and die. Stop getting the rut of the litter. You know what happens to the rot of the litter? He dies. We gotta get German Shepherds. We gotta get Rottweilers that are bulk and stocky and husky and feisty. And we gotta get mean. We gotta be like the 70s. We gotta be like the 80s. We gotta be like the 90s. Can't be getting the rut of the litter. He dies. We gotta get the right people in the position. If we get the right people in the position, then this people will go crazy, and then the terrible towels in January, they'll be waving instead of folding them up, putting them in your pocket until September. But if you're one of the fans that are okay with one and done, don't let me stop you. Facts are the facts. The NFL's changing, and the Steelers, they're going this way. I'm a big Steelers fan. Anybody that knows me from my old channel to my new channel, I haven't changed. I'm still trying to build my channel up. I'm just saying that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going downwards instead of upwards. They're going down that roller coaster I keep talking about for the last few weeks. Something needs to change. They need to get the right people, go out there, take a risk, take a chance. If this take a gamble on somebody, I don't care who, except for Rodgers, Stafford, Kirk Cousins, anybody young. If Jackson Dart is the next Peyton Manning, so be it. Let's take him. If Ewers is the next Tom Brady, so be it. Let's take a chance on him. If we wait, there's another Manning. You guys may not know this, but there's another Manning in college. If we sit and wait and he becomes that, I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know the future. I honestly do not know the future, but if he is if he is good as Peyton and Eli, and we sign Justin Fields and he comes up and he's available and he becomes Peyton Manning Jr., I'm just saying. But I'm tired of these one and dones. Brian loves Super Bowls. Brian wants a Super Bowl. Brian wants to tie the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers for 6. Brian wants the 7th Super Bowl. And if I had Eagles fans here, they want to catch up to us. By 2030, at this rate, they can catch us with a heartbeat and have no problems. If you're an Eagles fan or not, the Eagles are coming. Like I said earlier, on the hour mark, they should have 3 Super Bowls right now. 2 years ago, they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. They lost 38-35. This year they won. They could have had 3. 2017, 2 years ago, and this year. If you're not scared of other teams catching us, something's wrong. Something is wrong. If you're okay getting the rot of the litter, I'm not stopping you. But me, I want the meanest. I want the first pup. I want the Rottweiler. I want the meanest German Shepherd they have, the meanest Rottweiler they have. I'll even take a mean Chihuahua. I'm trying to rethink the Steelers' minds right now, the fans. Trying to rethink their fan base. We have 19 free agencies right now. And I've heard of one signing. But I hope you learned something. I was hoping for a bigger attendance. But I'm glad that everybody showed up. Brian, thanks for commenting. I appreciate you. I hope you guys got educated. If you're a Steelers fan and you watch this tomorrow or the next day or the following day, and I hope you learned something. And I hope I get you more mad. And if I stepped on your toes, I'm sorry that I stepped on your toes, but I had to say what I had to say. But as for me, I'm tired of the one and dones. I'm tired of the 10-7 record. I'm tired of we're in the playoffs and one and done. And I'm tired of fans always saying it's my fault that the Steelers are not doing good in the playoffs. It's not my fault. Madden 2025, NHL 2025, MLB 2025. That's all I can control. I go to work, I come home, I'm watching the Penguins right now. We're losing 1-0. My hands are empty. I can't do anything when the Penguins are losing. I can't do anything when the Steelers are losing. I can't do anything when the Pirates and the Yankees are not doing anything. I can't do anything. My hands are empty. The only thing I got in my hand is beverage. That's good, Brian. I'm glad you have Madden 25. I've been talking over an hour. I need a drink. Brian has Madden 25. He can control his 49ers. I can control my Steelers. I can control the Yankees. I can control the Pirates. But in real life, I can go to work. I can sit in my spot. I can watch the game. I'm watching the game right now. The Penguins are losing 1-0 with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go to the Colorado Avalanche, and my hands are empty. I can't control them. Is it frustrating? Very. Last 5 games, 2 goals. I can't control that. Here's a 2-on-1, takes a shot, and that's blocked. Still 1-0. But I hope you guys learned something. Go ahead and share the channel out. I'm trying to get that 1,000 mark. Folks, help me get that 1,000 mark. I'm trying to get members on my team, my channel. I'm trying to get monitors. I speak the truth. I tell you the facts of what I know. I know. I thought he was going to score there. Letang missed it. But Hit that like, hit that share, share it out, and subscribe. You see that red button? Subscribe. That's all I want you guys to do. It's that easy, and it's free. I'm on here Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. So it's not like you're not going to see me. I appreciate everybody's time, but hit that like, hit that share, and subscribe to the channel. I will see you tomorrow night on my network. I'll see you next time.